Before we get into the video, you're going to want to like and subscribe. Trust me, it's in your best interest. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about how to get into your dream media company as a journalist or a video producer. So the very first thing you want to do is figure out, do you want to be a video producer? Do you want to be a reporter, journalist? This can even have anything to do with social media, or being a picture researcher / if you're a photographer and you're into that and you want to get into the digital media scope. Just decide what it is that you want to do, but I'm guessing that you have by now, and it's totally okay if you're interested in any of these departments. So depending on if you're in high school or in college or you just graduated, whatever it may be, I want to give you first the advice of starting a YouTube channel or an Instagram or a TikTok or all of the above. So depending on what you want to do, say you want to do video, you want to go into the video department, you want to focus on growing a YouTube channel. When I started Daily Mail 4 years ago, I put YouTube on my resume and that helped me out a lot. So it's only going to help you, it's going to help you develop the skills, it's going to help you with your experience, and it's overall just going to help you in the recruitment process. If you want to get into the social media department, you can grow your Instagram or your TikTok. If you want to get into the picture department, you want to grow your Instagram and share how much you take photos and how much you're passionate with it. Trust me, that really does help. I suggest you apply to absolutely every single journalism, digital media job. Nothing is ever too big or too small. Apply to them all. Now, if you get into a large media company, great, that's amazing, congratulations. But it's actually really beneficial if you get into a small company and work there for a year, because it's going to grow your experience. But at the same time, don't be afraid to apply to big digital media companies as well. My first job when I graduated was at Daily Mail, and I've had a blossoming career. I'm having a blossoming career, and I love my job and I love my career and everything that I do. So definitely, don't limit yourself to just oh, I just graduated. Guys, I didn't even do any internships at all. I literally just started applying for jobs. I was like, okay, my goal for until I get a job is to apply to 2 jobs per day. And you're not just resume spraying, you're literally reading through every single job description, all the key points, and matching it to your resume and having it look perfect. You're doing the cover letter, you're contacting and emailing people, and you're growing through your LinkedIn, and you're connecting and messaging people through there, liking their posts, and it's a long-term process. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be, because I literally started applying and within a week I got the job, and it was a fairly easy process. So don't think that oh, because this is such a big company, I'm not going to be able to get in. So your mentality is always the first thing. It's always the most important thing. None of these points are going to help you if you don't fix your mentality first. All of these steps have merged into one already, but they all go together. Apply to a small news station, keep applying until you get a yes. Apply 2 to 3 times every single day. It doesn't matter if it's a small news station, it doesn't matter if it's a large news station. You're going to use that media company, even if it's not the one that you are obsessed with. You're going to use that as a stepping stone in 1 or 2 years in order to get to the digital media company that you would like to get to. You got to think long term. Don't limit yourself to thinking that it's only going to happen in 2 years, but also be open to the fact that this isn't going to be an amazing stepping stone to what I actually want. I personally got into Daily Mail straight away, but I know a lot of people from the 4 years of me being in Australia and in the US. A lot of people have started at a smaller news station and then they worked their way up. As you're working, as you're applying, as you're doing all of that, keep working on your YouTube channel. If you want to get into the social media department, again, work on your TikTok. If you want to get into pics, work on Instagram and your Photoshop skills and your photography. All of that is really going to help you with your skills and your experience. After a year or 2, I highly suggest applying for that job. You have already enough confidence, you have enough experience, you have that 1 or 2 years under your belt, and I suggest applying to your dream company in a senior position, or not a junior position. So that's going to be like even better.
I forgot to mention that you're also going to have bomb ass references, because by that time you're going to be growing relationships with your bosses and your coworkers, and everyone's going to love you, and you're going to have bomb ass references. Yes, sir.
Also, while you're doing all of this, keep consistently posting on LinkedIn. There are a lot of recruiters and co-workers, your future co-workers, and different people that go on there every single day, and the ways that LinkedIn posts work is incredible. Like, your posts can get viral straight away, and you can get recruiters literally messaging you just because your post went viral. Like, it's insane out here. Like, it's so crazy to like what it even was a couple of years ago, and a recruiter can look at everything that you've posted, and it's gonna really let them like get to know you a lot more, and that is in your benefit. Say your dream company is Daily Mail, right? Go on Daily Mail, LinkedIn, research the people who's working at Daily Mail, literally connect. From my experience, like, even when I had like not a lot of followers or not a lot of connections on LinkedIn, like 8 times out of 10 people just like accept your request. Eventually you're just going to be liking their posts really slowly, and by that time of you working at a small news company and growing your crazy big YouTube channel by now and your crazy big TikTok account by now, trust me, recruiters notice that, and like that's in your benefit, because it shows that you can have like an entrepreneurial spirit, you can grow an audience. They want someone who can write intriguingly, they want someone who can produce intriguing content, so more people click and there's more ad revenue. Do all of those things, but the most important thing honestly is do not give up, and literally just keep on hacking away at it until someone says yes. Like, all it literally takes is one yes. You don't even need to apply to like a video position. You can apply as like a picture desk person, and then you can transfer, or vice versa. If you want to be a journalist but you only got like a video position interview, you can transfer after a year or something, after showing your skill set. Like, I've written a couple of articles before, and if that was something that I wanted to do, I could definitely go into that, but that's not what I want to do, so I'm not going to take that opportunity. But it's definitely like, it's easier to move around internally than it is to externally get a job. So always just be open to possibilities like that. At the same time, have your standards high, know your worth, know what you're getting into. Don't just say yes to anything. Like, if something excites you, definitely, because like you can do all of these things and then get into a job and you're going to be like amazing for a year, and then maybe you're going to hate it, or because you're not as passionate, people are going to see that. People see when other people are passionate or not passionate. Like, it looks like people are like dumb and don't see like how you're working, but they see, and it matters. Like, every single move that you make at your job matters, and it's going to be really hard for you to, you know, move in a good way, in a passionate way, if you're not passionate, obviously. Like, and people see that. Find something that interests you, that brings you purpose, that you like, and if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. That means your full-time job is going and trying different things out until you like one thing. And also be open to like moving to a different state or a different part of the country, or even a different country. Obviously it's harder to get in and break into an industry than just like keep working your way up, right? Like, that makes sense. That one barrier is like the hardest part, and like once that's done, once you're over that step, you can literally like almost get anything that you want, or get anything that you want. That's the thing about this. Like, you have to know that this, like, anything is possible. Like, we live in a limitless world, and like something that you think is so impossible is actually quite easy. You just need to know that it is already yours, and that you deserve to get it, and that you have it already. It's really like so simple. It's just working on your side hustles, transferring that into skills that are to do with whatever it is that you want to go into, or in the digital media field. Keep applying, keep working in like small news stations, grow your LinkedIn, grow your resume and your cover letter and all of that, and just don't give up until you get one yes, because literally all it takes is one yes. And with that, I'm going to go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.